Okay, so a shorter question here where we are solving an equation, but some parts in here that catch people out quite a lot. So in this equation here, number 1, on the left, we have a divide going on. So we've got a divide by 2. And also on the left, we have a negative x. So there's two things here that we're going to need to deal with, and we need to be very careful with that. First of all, when we have an equation like this, we want it to be what I call just a nice straight line. We don't want this divide by 2. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of this divide by 2, and we do that by multiplying both sides by 2. When we do that, the numerator on the left doesn't change. We're just getting rid of that divide by 2. So on the left, we have 5 minus x. On the right, we're going to multiply both terms here by 2. So the 2x becomes 4x, the 7 becomes 14, and that symbol there just stays the same. We now have this nice straight line equation. Now when there are letters on both sides of the equal sign, I always look for the smallest value of x, or the smallest coefficient of x. Now in this case, we have a negative x, which is smaller than the 4, as that's negative 1. So to get rid of that negative 1x on the left-hand side, we would add x to the left-hand side. Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. So we add x to the right-hand side. That leaves us with 5, which is equal to 5x minus 14. Now this sometimes throws people, just the fact that the letters are on the right hand side of the equal sign, which is slightly different to what you've seen before. Now as a note, if you want, you could swap these over. You could write 5x minus 14 is equal to 5. And if you prefer that, absolutely, it's absolutely fine to do. I'm going to keep it as it is, and I'm now going to, as you would if it was written the other way, I'm going to add 14 to the other side. That isolates the x. So it just says 5x equals, or in this case, equals 5x. So adding 14 over, we get 19 is equal to 5x. And we're now in a position where we can solve it to find x equals, or what the value of x is. And we do that by dividing by that number in front of x. So in this case, dividing by 5. Now when we divide by 5 here, again, this is another part that sometimes catches people out. Because if we're doing this without a calculator, you might have thought that you've done it wrong. Now you haven't, it's just that some answers can come out as fractions or decimals, even on a non-calculator style question. If this does happen, there's nothing wrong with just writing it as a fraction and putting it as 19 divided by 5. If you want, you could convert that to a mixed number, you could convert it to a decimal, but in the context of this question, you're not actually going to gain any marks for that. It just says solve. It doesn't say give your answer as a decimal, give your answer as a mixed number, it just says to solve it. So in this case, it would be absolutely fine to leave your answer as x is equal to 19 over 5. If you really want to convert it for some reason, feel free to do so, but you need to make sure that you do that correctly. If you convert that to a decimal or to a mixed number and you convert it wrong, you're actually losing out on that final mark. So in some cases, I'd say it's probably better just to leave it as 19 over 5. If you want all 9 questions like this in one place, then grab my Revise 9 revision grids completely free. Click the link in the description, create your free account and unlock them inside Upgrade or TGMT4T. Simply head to the Revise 9 tab, select Higher or Crossover and download them instantly.